Because I always felt that to be true, because when I would start to see visions that what directed me there, I was seeing the Helix Nebula or the God Nebula in my visions in crystal clear, high definition quality. So that actually was guiding me.
And it was because of that reason, again, that the energetic work performed there was of the utmost importance.
Excellent.
Just go straight from 318 miles. Hey, Ryan.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Welcome.
So what's today's date? January 30th, 2018. Also the same, we're having later today. Moon wheel, lunar eclipse, all kinds of moon stuff going on. What are all the moon things?
Blood moon, blue moon, super moon.
Lots of moon things going on. Sounds like a portal maybe opening or something. So I want to thank you guys for getting together with me. We're in Juarez, Mexico. We're about to make our way to a sacred site. And for anyone that might be listening to this video at a future date, the reason we're here has to do with when I recently began to wake up. I began to see visions that led me to this special place in Mexico, and I'm very thankful. I have a lot of gratitude for all three of you coming with us. You all have special skills and abilities that you may not even be totally aware of to do what we're going to do coming up pretty soon. The site is about 2 hours away. I will say that it has to do with the eye of God, and that has to do with visions I saw, always showing me the Helix Nebula, which is called the God's Eye Nebula, which is in the Aquarius star system. And we're going to go there with the intent to make a site that was once sacred, sacred again. And we have special sacred water we're bringing with us. It's going to accomplish that. I also have things within my own records. I've been to this site before, and I did something special there. I wound up giving my life for what I did at that time, and realizing that the culmination of it would be now in this day and in this age. It's a very important time that we're living in now, especially this year 2018. So what we're going to do first is we're going to have a little debriefing session. So we're all going to know what to do once we get to the site. I don't want everyone to not have any idea or we figure it out last minute. Molly, would you mind closing that door all the way? So what I have here is I've shown you guys this already, but part of this location marks what resembles an eye, actually. So when you look at it, this is actually my own labeling here. But you have the eye of God. If you look at that, that does look like an eye. And there's a gully that forms here, and to my eye, that's shaped like a dragon, almost like dragon energy, protecting that eye of God location. So when we get up there, there should be some kind of a well or a sacred blue bubbling water, something like that we spot, and that's where we're going to actually do our ceremony towards the end. But the most important thing we need to do is we need to clear the eye. So when we get up to the location, we'll drive up as close as we can, and we will you guys will each have 5 bottles of sacred water. Okay, I'm going to have 6. There's going to be 21 bottles we have all together. And what we're going to do is we're going to have Dave and Ryan start on this corner of the eye, and Ryan will work this way, and Dave will work this way, and you'll both meet here. And then when you're done, just take a walk back to the starting position. While you're doing that, Lolly and myself will sprinkle the water in the center part of the eye. There should be trees in here as well. And when we go through this, we don't actually have to just get the roots. We could also make sure we get a little sprinkled in between the trees. We'll have to play it by ear when we get to the site. And once we have this part of the eye cleared, we'll all meet back here. And hopefully by that point, we would have found these blue waters, and that's where we'll have our ceremony. We're going to put our skulls down. We've got 2 crystal skulls we brought, other crystals. Lolly's going to play the flute. Dave, Ryan, and myself will do some toning. And then we'll see exactly what happens. When we sprinkle the sacred water, we need to say out loud 3 things. I'm sorry, I love you, I bless you. So, I'm sorry, I love you, I bless you. And when we say we're sorry, anyone have an idea like what we're saying we're sorry for?
For all the destruction that our species has done to the earth.
Okay.
I'm sorry for believing this fraud. I'm sorry for putting some sort of layers on top of this natural, real source. And I'm returning it by saying, I'm sorry, I'm done. I love you. What is the third thing you say?
I bless you.
I bless you.
With these sacred waters, I bless you.
So, I'd be saying, I'm sorry, which is clearing past. I love you, which is source. I'm blessing you. I bless you. That would be the new intention that we're putting on.
Any thoughts about that?
Yeah, that's the same thing. Sorry for the misuse of Mother Earth's resources. Mankind in general just pollutes and does all kinds of stuff, uses up all its resources. Blessing it, which is basically clearing it. And love you, that's source, like you said.
And when I say it, I'll be thinking about, I'm sorry that you have become in this condition. You once were sacred. And I do want to restore you. I'm sorry this has happened to you. And I love you and the purpose that you served, even though I may not be clear. This sacred site serves some kind of an important purpose. Even at this point now, I'm not totally clear. I have some thoughts what they are, but I'm not totally clear. And we bless you with this sacred water that contains sacred seeds to start the healing process. So that's the overall game plan. Our thought too is if on the way up, if we get stopped in any way, whether it's like by some kind of government or banditos or something else, ETs, or even if it's a sign that says no trespassing, we want to make sure that we've come this far. We've journeyed so far to get here, and I'm thankful for all the driving Dave did as I call him our ship captain. He drove us down here more than 14 hours, almost nonstop. It's just been a long way from El Paso to get here, and from all the different parts of the country we traveled to get there. So I call this a project that's been 54 million years in the making. So we have to have success. So that's going to give you an idea of what we're going to do when we get there. What we want to do now is say our blessing for the day, and then we'll do a short prayer as well. So for the blessing, you guys just repeat after me. Bless us as we walk the sacred soil.
Bless us as we walk this sacred soil.
Bless us as we breathe your sacred air.
Bless us as we breathe your sacred air.
Bless us as we warm ourselves with sacred fire.
Bless us as we warm ourselves with sacred fire.
Bless your sacred waters of life.
Bless your sacred waters of life.
Bless us as we learn to walk in our personal power.
Bless us as we learn to walk in our personal power.
For today we travel the great unknown.
For today we travel the great unknown.
Grant us the wisdom to be humble.
Grant us the wisdom to be humble.
Grant us the wisdom to love even when love is not returned.
Grant us the wisdom to love even when love is not returned.
Grant us the knowledge so that we can balance our being.
Grant us the knowledge so that we can balance our being.
To heal our family.
To heal our family.
Our tribe.
Our nation.
Our nation.
And
our Mother Earth.
And our Mother Earth.
For today we are in service to the fifth world of peace.
For today we are in service to the fifth world of peace.
Oh. Okay. So let's say a prayer, and I'll ask you guys to contribute. What you feel you'd like to contribute, and I'll start off by saying that we, in the ever-present co-creative moment of now, we connect our signature frequencies of being to all aspects of ourselves that are in non-hierarchical order for the purpose of saying prayer. This prayer is for one of guidance and protection as we complete this mission for Gaia. Gaia, we are here to serve you today. We are here to help restore this land with these sacred waters. We ask for your guidance on our way there. We have not traveled this before in this lifetime, so we ask that we not get lost. We find our way safely there. We ask for your protection on the way. Without your protection, we really have nothing. We also call in the protection of our guides and our guardians and our ancestors that are in the community with us, our star family, and angels. Also to those of the dragon armies, the legions that are with us. We ask for your help as well, your protection. And we know that you've given it to us before. This whole way down has been amazing. You got me here with little to no issue, and we were expecting much and got here safely, and we call upon your protection for that. So, with that said, I'm going to ask, I'll go around this. Lolly, if you want to add anything to that.
Yeah, just giving gratitude for safe passage, for the guidance, protection that's been provided to us. Asking that that continue in today's special journey. Calling in all sentient beings of love and light to protect us and help us to complete what we came here to do, and help us to trust our inner knowing, our intuition, to allow us to proceed in this ceremony with way.
Yes, I call upon my ancestors of the past and of the ancient future to come in and walk with us as we walk these sacred grounds. I intend to connect to the trees in this area, rooted in, underneath, within their roots, giving them sustenance, rooted in this earth, born on the same planet we are all born on. I call upon my Earth Mother, and we give you back the power that you are, and no longer our signature frequency match for war or illusions and delusions. We all accept our authentic self. The heart that started us is this heart space that we're walking in. I call upon all of my spiritual entourage and all of our guides and guardians to come and walk with us and show us through sacred synchronicity our protection, and allow us to let down our sympathetic and parasympathetic reactions so that we can just be ourselves fully in ceremony.
Yes, call to my ancestors, past, present, 7 generations in the past and 7 generations in the future. Do honor to them for this opportunity to be here with this amazing group of people. And just ask that the highest good of all happen here. I give thanks that this be done, so be it.
Thank you. So, with those words said by all of us, I'm going to give a closing to this prayer, and we close it simply with a ho.
Oh!
All right, group hug everybody. We're all going to need it.
All right.
I love you guys all.
We do. I love you.
All right.
I just gotta grab my tool, my skull.
With our powers combined. You know?
So which one is it? How do I put this on your right?
Oh, it's on there.